I've been a wild rover for many's the year, and I've spent all me money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no nay, never. No nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I can have every day, and it's no nay, never. No nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I then took from me pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She says, I have whiskies and the wines of the best, and the words that you told me were only in jest, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they've caressed me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. It was down by Christchurch that I first met her Annie, a neat little girl and not a bit shy. She told me her father that came from Dungannon would take her back home in the sweet by and by. And what to do any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true, as I lifted her petticoat easy and slow, and I tied up me sleeve for to buckle her shoe. Oh, down along Thomas Street, down to the Liffey, the sunshine was gone and the evening grew dark. Along be Kingsbridge and be God in a jiffy, me arms were around her beyond in the park. And what to do any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true, as I lifted her petticoat easy and slow, and I tied up me sleeve for to buckle her shoe. Oh, from city or country, a girl you will, and well known for gripping the most of the mar. But any young fella, he's really a fool if he tries it the first time for to go a bit far. And what to do any man whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true, as I lifted her petticoat easy and slow, and I tied up my sleeve for to buckle her shoe. And if ever you go to the town of Dungannon, you can search till your eyeballs are empty and blind. Be you lying or walking, or sitting or running, a girl like Annie you never will find. And what to tell any man, whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true, as I lifted her petticoat easy and slow, and I tied up my sleeve for to buckle her shoe.
Ah, well, he wouldn't be a sailor lad a-sailing on the Main to gain the goodwill of his captain's good name. He came ashore one evening for to be, and that was the beginning of me own for loving me. And it's home, boys, home, home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowel tree are all a-growing green in the north country. Well, I asked her for a candle for to light me up to bed, and likewise for a handkerchief to tie around me head. She tended to me needs like a young maid ought to do, so then I says to her, now won't you leappen with me too? And it's home, boys, home, home I'd like to be, home for a while in the own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowel tree are all a-growing green in the north country. Well, she jumped into bed, making no alarm, thinking a young sailor lad could do to her no harm. Well, I hugged her and I kissed her the whole night long, till she wished the short night had been 7 years long. And it's home, boys, home, home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowel tree are all a-growing green in the north country. Well, early next morning the sailor lad arose, and into Mary's apron threw a handful of gold, saying, take this, me dear, for the mischief that I've done, for tonight I fear I've left you with a daughter or a son. And it's home, boys, home, home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowel tree are all a-growing green in the north country. Well, if it be a girl child, send her out to nurse, with gold in her pocket and with silver in her purse. And if it be a boy child, he'll wear the jacket blue and go climbing up the rigging like his daddy used to do. And it's home, boys, home, home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowel tree are all a-growing green in the north country. Oh, come all of you fair maidens, I wanna take be me, and never let a sailor lad an inch above your knee, for I trusted one and he beguiled me. He left me with a pair of twins to dangle on me knee. And it's home, boys, home, home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowel tree are all a-growing green in the north country. Well, in the merry month of May, now from me home I started, left the girls and two, and nearly broken hearted, saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to smothered enough to reap the corn and leaf, for I was born, got a stout blackthorn, the banished ghost and goblins, a brand new pair of brogues to rock the love of the bogs and frighten all the dogs on the rocky road. To double a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to here and turn them down the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin went for Aldi-da. In Mullingar that night I rested them so weary, started by daylight next morning late, and there he took a drop of the pure to keep me heart and drinking. That's the paddy's cure when there is for drinking. They hear the lassie smile, laughing all the while at me curious style to touch a heart above, and he asked me was I hired and wages I required till I was almost tired of the rocky road. To Dublin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt to here and turn them down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin went for Aldi-da. In Dublin next the ride I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of view of Dublin city. Then I took a stroll all among the quality bundle, it was stowel in a neat locality. Something crossed me mind when I looked behind, no bundle could I find upon me stick a warren inquiring after the rogue, said me con the brogue, it wasn't much in Bowick on the rocky road. To Dublin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt ahead and turn them down the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin went for Aldi-da. From there I got away, me spirits never failing, landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. Captain at me road said that no room had he, when I jumped aboard a cabin found for paddy down among the pigs, did some hearty rigs and played some hearty jigs, the water round me bubbling when I fully had I wished myself was dead, or better far instead on the rocky road. To Dublin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to here and turn down the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin went for Aldi-da. The boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself the fool, I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil, temper I was new as and poured all there in Zyle. They began abusing her me, so says I'm shillelagh, I'll apply, Galway boys were by, and so I was a hobbling with the lower hooray, the giant in the affray, quickly cleared the way for the rocky road. To Dublin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt to here and turn her down the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin went for Aldi-da.
The Princess Landing Stage, they were merry fairly well. I am bound for California, a place I know right well. So fairly well I own to love, when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, when my darling, when I think of thee. I am bound for California, yeah, by way of stormy Cape Horn. I will write to thee a letter, love, when I am homeward bound. So very well I own to love, when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, when my darling, when I think of thee. I have shipped on a Yankee clipper ship, Davy Crockett is her name. Dan Burgess is the captain of her, and they say that she's a floating hell. So fairly well my own to love, when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed with Burgess once before, I think I know him well. If a man's a sailor, he will get along, if not then he's sure in hell. So fairly well my own true love, when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee.
Terrace and Park Lane. I am bound away for to leave you, and I'll never see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love, when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare thee well, my own true love, when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, for my darling, when I think of thee.
We had to preface the little song that we sang about Nelson, and we were looking through some books of poetry, Irish poetry, and we came across a poem by Louis MacNeice, poet and, as it turns out, prophet. A poem called Dublin, just simply Dublin, and this is the first verse of the poem. Is that recorded, Nat? Grey brick upon brick, declamatory bronze on sombre pedestals, O'Connell, Grattan, Moore. And brewery tugs and swans on the balustraded stream, and the bare bones of a fanlight over a hungry door. And a soft wind on the cheek, and porter from the taps with heads of yellow cream, and Nelson on his pillar, watching his world collapse.
it stood up there in state. To mark old Nelson's victory on the French and Spanish fleet. But 1:30 in the morning, without a bit of warning, old Nelson took a powder and he blew. So at last the Irish nation had found an entire station that threw out Admiral Nelson to live. Oh, the Russians and the Yanks, with a loon of ropes they play. And I hear the French are trying hard to make up lost headway. But now the Irish join the race. We have an astronaut not in space. Ireland boys is now a word of power too. So let's sing our celebration. It's a service to the nation. So poor old Admiral Nelson shall do. Listen to my story. It's about a nice young man. When the militia was in the 110, he dealt in hawk and twang. He loved a lovely maiden as fair as any midge, and she kept a trickle depot one side of the Carlisle Bridge. Well, another one came a courting her, and his name was Mickey Baggs. He was a commercial traveller, and he dealt in bones and rags. Well, he took her out to Sandy Mount for to see the waters roll, and he stole the heart of a Twang Man's girl, playing Billy in the Bowl. Oh, when the Twang Man heard of this, he flew into a terrible rage, and he swore with the content of his twang card on him he'd have revenge. So he stood in wait near James's gate till the poor old Bags came up, and with his twang knife, sure he took the life of the poor owl gathered him up. And now he'll have heard me story, and I hope he'll be good men, and not go chasing the Twang Man the mutt or any other owl hen. For she'll leave you without a brass farthing, not even your old sack of rags. And that's the end of the story of poor old Mickey the Bag.
If you want your child to grow, your child to grow, your child to grow. If you want your child to grow, give him a jar of porter. Sing toora-loora-loora-la, toora-loora-loora-la. Sing toora-loora-loora-la, give him a jar of porter. When I was young and cradled, take no drop of milk. Now would I take me father up, and had he spake, give the child a jar of porter. Sing toora-loora-loora-la, toora-loora-loora-la. Sing toora-loora-loora-la, give the child a jar of porter. And when I'm dead and in my grave, I hope for me a prayer you'll say, and as you're passing by that you will throw in a jar of porter. Sing toora-loora-loora-la, toora-loora-loora-la. Sing toora-loora-loora-la, throw in a jar of porter. Sad verse. And when I reach the golden gates, I hope I'll not have long to wait. I'll call St. Peter aside and say, brought you up a jar of porter. Sing toora-loora-loora-la, toora-loora-loora-la. Sing toora-loora-loora-la, brought you up a jar of porter.
In Glendalough lived an old saint, renowned for his learning and piety. His manners was curious and quaint, and he looked upon girls with disparity. He was fond of reading a book when he could get one to his wishes. He was fond of casting his hook in among the young fishes. Well, one evening he landed a trout. He landed a fine big trout, sir. When Kathleen from over the way came to see what the old monk was about, sir. Well, get out of me way, said the saint, for I am a man of great piety, and me good manners I wouldn't taint, not be mixing with female society. But Kitty, she wouldn't give in, and when he got home to his rockery, he found she was seated therein, a polishing up his old crockery. Well, he gave the poor crater a shake, and I wish that a garter had caught him, but he threw her right into the lake. I mean, he started to pull
paradise sings a song of laughter and love. There's a tang of the sea and blue from heaven above. Of reason there's none, and why should there be forby? With fire in the blood and tow and a light in the eye. Ablaze with bloom, the myrtle is sweet. There's a song in the air, the road's a song at our feet. So step it along as light as a bird on the wing. And while we are stepping, join our voices and sing. Be Highland, Lowland or no, and whether the skin be white or black as a sloe, of kith and of kin we're one, be it right, be it wrong, as long as our hearts beat true to the lilt of a song. Hey,